My name's Jordan Leroy Hansen, also known as LeDev, and I'm still recovering from the pre-releases that I went to. Anyway, as promised, I was going to actually try to get a draft of the new set upcoming from the set, since you actually get a free entry thanks to the pre-release code and all that stuff that came from the pre-release. So I figured I would make a video for a draft, just to see the shenanigans that can happen when playing the set in draft. So, we're going to try to draft this set and see what it's like. Okay, we're not playing that rare. Rumbling Ruins could be a good top end. Flame Parade Artist might just be the pick. Acrobat's pretty good. Concordia Pegasus is not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Grotesque Demise might be the pack one pick one, because that's just a good card. Yeah, honestly, if Grotesque Demise wasn't in the pack, it's probably a tie between Fireblade Artist or Acrobat. But there's a Grotesque Demise. It's removal, and removal is good, so. Honestly, the pick here is Trollbred Guardian. It's just, the more I play with this card, the more I realize the card's really good. Windstorm Drake's pretty good if we decide to go into blue-white flyers, but honestly, I like the Guardian. Then it gives us a choice of going into either Simic or just go into green-black of some sort, or maybe even Jun. Galloping Rizrog is actually pretty... It's a card that I haven't tried out yet. Imperious Oligarch is also pretty good. There's also just a Slime Blind if we just want to go into it. We'll keep this in the side. I think I do want to go into this, but let's humor Simic. There's just a Rhythm of the Wild. Rhythm of the Wild is really good in this format, so I think I'm going to take that. And see if we can go into kind of like a red-green Gruul archetype. Acrobat, no. Steeple Creeper's not bad. I think the Rebel Slinger is the pick here. Yeah, it's the pick here. There's also a Locket, but I would rather just get a creature. Interesting. Well, there's Final Payment, but while it's good, it's not as impressive as I thought it was. Glorcrian Wrecker might just be the pick here. Incubation Incongruity, though, is pretty good, though. Like, at worst, we can just make it into a teamer deck and just splash this, because it's either Beast Within, which is a good removal spell, or just... Yeah, I think I'm going to humor this card. Okay. We don't really got much into green or blue here. We could probably just pick up a Humongulous. Vindicative Vampire if we go into Jun. Like, we're two picks into between picking either doing Jun or Simic, essentially. Honestly, I think I'm going to pick the Wrecker here because we could put a counter on it, which then could get a counter on this thing. And then just double Riot, so yeah, I think that's the pick. And hang on, I'm probably going to have to log in again because weird thing, it's either the servers are really busy this weekend or just something along that line. Let me do a test real quick on something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, going to reconnect again. There we go. Let's resume. Rejoin the draft. And yeah, it showed that we still did the pick, so that's good. Honestly, the pick here is Rebel Belt Recluse. This card's just really, really good in limited. Well, Flamebird Artist did rotate around. We might just take the Rumbling Rune, though, especially since we're going into a counter-based synergy. Yeah, I think that's the pick. We definitely need a lot more earlier creature drops at the moment, but this should be fine. Another Wrecker just for counter synergies is good. I think I'm alright now taking just a bear. We'll take now Gilgate. I mean, Humongulus can just have a counter on it, and being a free 5 is decent. But the Locket's also pretty good too, and Hmm. I think I'm just going to take the Locket now, so just that we have the ramp. We'll just throw All God in the sideboard. And then, hey, we got a Humongulus no matter what. Ooh, that's a good card that I want for actually constructed. But let's take a look at the rest of our picks before I go into that. Griffin's also pretty good. This card's just really annoying in the right decks. Chillbringer is actually really good too, but our 5-drops are kind of loaded. I think I'm going to, quote-unquote, even though we can't splash for this, I mean, yeah, no, we can't. I'm still going to pick this up because I do need it for Constructed. But the realistic pick here would actually be Chillbringer, if I'm being quite frank. So we're just going to throw that in the side. Now let's actually go to realistic picks here. Honestly, I probably just want another Incubation Incongruity. It's a tie between the Cynic Griffin, another Recluse, or a Titanic Brawl. We don't really have any free drop creatures, so while the Rubble Recluse would be the better pick here, I think I'm just going to get the Griffin just because we need more earlier drops. And we're not getting it. Bloodline Fiend might just rotate around, though it is a good card. I think I'd just be fine picking up another Rubble Build here. There we go, that's a 2-drop that we could use. We could either pick up this. We could also pick up Slimebind. Slimebind's just a decent removal in this format. Frustrator is alright. Griffin might just be the pick here. We might actually have to cut it out if we're primary red-green. I think I'm going to take the Goblin now. We just need some early drops. No. Definitely no. 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 I mean, we could just keep this for the side. But Goblin Gathering might be something to consider. Is it creature spells you control can't be counted? And non-token creatures, so nah, that's not as good as I thought it was. Then we'll just pick this up for the side. Well, there's just a Scorch Mark. Not really any other picks here other than maybe a Wall Lost Spots for the sake of being on the defensive for a little bit. There's also just a Guildgate. I think I'm just going to pick up the Scorch Mark because we don't have that many early game creatures at the moment. It allows us just to be on the defensive for a teeny little bit. Well, speaking of early game creatures, do we want a 10th Street Dodger? Maybe. That's a maybe. Orbital Runner is also not horrible. I think I'll take it, but I will try to cut it out if I can. Do we want to play a Growth Spiral now? Maybe that helps us to ramp into our bigger stuff. I think I'm going to take it. Plus, I do like the set McKinnon art a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick this up now since we need to ramp. Not really any picks here, so we're just going to pick up stuff for Constructed. We can throw in an Axebane Beast. Go into silly shenanigans, potentially, or just a realistic pick. Probably just a realistic pick. We'll throw in Quench, even though I might not play it, and we even got the wall still. Hey, emergency powers. Maybe. No. No. Maybe? No. That one's definitely a card I might pick up because that's just a good card. No, 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 no. Hmm. I might just pick this up, not for sealed, but just for constructed in general. Just do that. Though Chillbringer, passing up a second Chillbringer is bringing chills down my spine. We are kind of more of an aggro-based deck, but still, that is good in aggro, too. I guess the question is, are we more splashing blue, or are we primary blue? And from the looks of it, we're probably potentially splashing blue. So I think I'm just going to rare draft here, because I do kind of want this in constructed. Well, there's Tithe. Are there any good picks? That's a Mammoth Spider. Mammoth Spider's good, but we just got Savage Smash. Savage Smash is just a good card, so we're picking that up. Another Rhythm of the Wild. But there's just a hybrid here. Yeah, let's go into shenanigans. I think we could open the gates to pick up like our Simic Guild Gate to splash the blue. But there is just a Footline Fiend here, which is also pretty good. There's also just a Savant if we realize we're primary blue. I think I'm going to pick up a Gate now just so that we can get our color fitsing. That's a payoff. Yeah, I think that's the pick here. We can throw this in now. Another Incubation Incongruity. And an Aeromunculus. I think I don't mind picking up the other Incubation Incongruity. Do we just want the bear, or do we want the ramp? I think we want the gate, actually. Gate's actually pretty good. It helps us fits. Maybe a second one of these will be fine. Not gonna play it, but why not? There's also just this, which is just a finisher in general. I think we would just pick up the finisher. We'll put this in the sideboard. Now we'll pick up a locket. We'll definitely ramp, so we're going to need ramp. We'll throw this because I do not really want land destruction spell. And we'll just throw this. Okay. And we got the vault. Yes. Oh, we'll cancel that at the moment. We'll finish this and I'll just open the vault later, which is really good in this. Okay, so I'm going to now put everything to the side again. And just decide how I want to do this. I'm going to go to the gold cards real quick. I want to try this card out since I haven't really tried it before. I definitely want to play Incongruity and such. I do want to play Rhythm of the Wilds. Any cards in blue I want to play? I do kind of want to play that. And in green, I do want to play the Trollbred Guardian. We do want to play Savage Smash. So, in summary, at least from what we want to absolutely pick, it seems like we're primarily a blue-green deck splashing red. Which that just might be the case here, because then all we have to do is just throw in a Wrecking Beast, throw in the Caretakers, throw in the Open the Gate to just help us with getting our gates that we need to get. And then probably our 5th red for splash is Rumbling Ruins as a finisher. Let's try not to pick it. Let's try not to play any more red cards if we can. On the other hand, we might just be splashing blue. So we're already at 5 splash of blue, technically speaking. And there's not that many blue playables other than Slimebind that I would want to play. And we really primarily went on to red, so I think it's going to be red-green with the splash of blue for this stuff. We're definitely going Timmer, so I'm going to throw in the bear because bear, removal, counter stuff, Robobuilt Recruits. So that leaves us to, let's see, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have enough room for one more pick. What would be a good card just to throw in? Robobuilt Recruits is just a good playable card. We might just throw in a Locket of the primary color that we have, just to be safe. Just in case we need card draw. I think that's the better pick here. So, how many creatures do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we might just want to throw in the Robobuilt Slinger just so that we can have a creature count decent. And it allows us to have a free drop creature just in case for on curve. I think this is the deck. Then we're just going to throw in our Guildgate and our Gateway Plaza. And just put down in that. Now we will open the gate. And yep. I am close to getting a playset of Electro Dominance for Gritz's Tempo. But let us actually play this in the Nets video. I hope you all have a lovely day. And we'll pretty much in the next video start trying out this set. I'm trying it now to experiment with different videos where I have the draft video and also then just the gameplay videos to try to keep the videos shorter. Anyway, hope you all have a good day. This is LevDev signing out.